Hey guys, what is up? It is Skullflag44 here, bringing another Modern Warfare 3 commentary. And this time it's going to be kind of one of those topics that people like to avoid. Well, maybe it'll turn into that. I don't know. It's going to be about kind of religious. I don't know, religiously based, I guess, sorta. Is that the right way to use it? Probably not. Anyway, in this video I'm going to be talking about confirmation. I just got back about an hour ago from my first little class of it or whatever, and I'd really originally, now I'm getting religiously and originally confused. I originally paired this up with, or kind of had this together with in a commentary with my 2-year anniversary, because I thought they were kind of smaller topics and I could put them together, but I don't know, I felt like some people are like kind of like, oh, they don't want to hear me talk about this or whatever, which I get, but I'm gonna talk about it anyway because I want to look back on this at some point. So I just kind of decided to put it into 2 different commentaries. So yeah. So first, I went into confirmation thinking it was gonna be pretty stupid, wasn't gonna be enjoyable, and it was gonna be, I don't know, ridiculously horrible. And I really thought that it would be something like where I knew that I could make it better. Like I knew there was ways that it could be a ton better. Like I don't know, like they would just do something wrong, and it would make me feel like, oh, now I have to get into, like, I don't know, the church or something like that to fix this thing, because that's how I feel sometimes. Like even about politics, like if I ever get into politics, it's gonna be because people are doing it wrong, and I feel like I'm the only, or not, maybe not the only one, but I can do it better, and I need to do better. So it's like that sort of thing, because people just cannot do things right. But actually, it was quite a success. So we showed up there at like 12 or whatever, and I didn't really know anyone going into it. I didn't know who was going to be there or whatever. I just kind of went into it, and I actually hung out with this one guy. He is in my like health class. I didn't know him like at all before, but I kind of started to know him like near the end of PE and start of health, and so we just kind of hung out, talked the whole time, whatever. And so it was apparently like they were waiting for people to show up, so they actually started at like 12:15. We didn't actually start till 12:30, so we just kind of talked, and they had like food there and everything, which people were really excited about. Like, oh, food here, like great. And I'm like, why? I don't know why we need food here. Like, this doesn't make sense to me. But I know there's people like, oh, free food, yes. It's like, okay, you're not the one paying for your food in the first place, so I don't know why you care. Because your parents usually pay for your food or whatever. But anyway, people really like the free food thing for whatever reason. So that was like a big deal, I guess. And so we got into it. And it started at 12:30, whatever. And then we played like this game where you pick like a famous person's name, and then you like put it into a thing, and you have to guess who's who, and then you kind of join up to like families or whatever. And it took like 45 minutes. It was one long game, and it was kind of awkward because no one really knew each other, and the game was kind of weird. And so I like, usually in games like that, I just don't try to win to avoid any, like, because I don't really care for doing big group games with people I don't really know. Just a thing I don't really like to do. Like the activities they usually do and things like that, never really enjoy them. But I just, I told the guy I was hanging out with, whatever, who I was, and so he just picked me, and then I just kind of got to do nothing the whole time, which was great. And then after that, we did like this little lecture thing where they talked about kind of what it's going to be like and what we're going to do. So apparently we're going to start out with like a game every time, go into our little lecture, and then go into our small groups, which sounds pretty easy. It's from 12 to, like, it said 12 to 2, but it's actually like 12 to 1:45, I think, something like that. So it's not that bad, but it's still a while, actually. So I don't know what we're going to be doing for that whole time. But so they kind of just talked about what it's going to be like, and they said it was, I don't know, they seem to be able to, like, they're going to teach us like the basics, and we're going to like be able to talk about what we think. And that sounds pretty sweet, because we can just ask all these questions and kind of make our own opinions and decisions on what we believe or not, which is the way it should be. Like, they shouldn't be forcing down, their opinions necessarily. They should just be kind of sharing their opinions and letting us be open to taking them. So that's kind of cool. And it wasn't like, I go to a Presbyterian church, but didn't seem like Presbyterian specific, like, we believe this, blah, 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 blah. It just kind of seemed like Christianity specific, I guess. And that was kind of cool. So yeah, I don't know. It's not going to be like enjoyable experience, but it's, I don't know, I think I'm gonna learn something from it, and it'll be a good experience to have. So yeah, but Connor's confirmation, he had to do it for like 2 years, and every week, he had to do it. So that's like over 100 weeks. I don't think he went to like all of them, and I'm sure they took breaks or whatever. But that's ridiculous. Like I don't understand. And he like hated it. So that like I don't know why. I mean, his church just kind of failed at doing that. I guess I don't understand. So I was kind of expecting that sort of thing, but it wasn't all that bad. And it's only for like 6 weeks or so. But there's like this 30-hour famine thing where you have to like stay overnight at the church. And so I'm just gonna try not to do that because I think we can like skip one without we can like skip one and have it not we can still like get confirmed or whatever. And they actually post like all the lectures on YouTube, so we can like watch them if we miss it. So that's kind of neat. Maybe they'll find my video and just like see all my opinions on everything. But yeah, so it wasn't all that bad. It's every Sunday from, I think I said this, 12 to 2 or 12 to 1:45 or something like that, which kind of sucks because I don't know why it's like in the middle of Sunday. Like yeah, now we can't really. I mean, it kind of just screws up any scheduling. But hey, I was thinking, why don't they just do it during church time, and then for like these 6 weeks, or whatever, we, instead of going to like the main church or the Sunday school thing, we just go to this confirmation class, and then when the parents are done with the big church or whatever, they just come pick us up at the end. Like that would seems like it's way more reasonable. But hey, maybe they didn't want to do it that way. They just wanted to be different. Apparently we have like the whole campus, which they were really excited about. Like you can go anywhere like right now because it's like all for you guys. And I was like, wow, that's awesome. No, I also have some different color corrections. Hopefully you guys enjoy that. Spice it up a bit. I think it looks pretty sweet. I'll see you guys later.